Toshiteru YouTube Yokoso, and welcome to this 2v2 clan competition battle in the Ikanora village. Today I'm playing with my good friend Nickzor, and we're facing off two players here. We're facing off Sta Jaeger and Steven Magnet. Now I really like Ikanora village, mainly because it's a very strategic map. And there are many things you can do on this map. I prefer to bring Bocav, but let's go ahead and start off with the armies. 3 units of Matchlock Eshigaru at the front. I'm getting fond of these guys, really, and I'm slowly learning how to use them better and better. Over here I've got a unit of Matsuda no Yari Eshigaru of Matsuda, and then I've got 2 units of Katana Samurai with my general. I then have a unit of Bow Cavalry. Now in this battle we were facing, I think, a level 4 or a level 3 and a level 9 or 10, I can't remember. So let's take a look at Nickzor's forces here. Nickzor has a 2 Bow Eshigaru. There they are. He then has a unit of Matchlock Eshigaru as well, and then he has Katana, Lone Sword Eshigaru with Yari Eshigaru. So he has a very Eshigaru oriented build. And there's his general. His general is a melee build, and he can do a shit ton of damage, whereas my general is a leadership build. You can see here my right opponent, who is a Magnet, Steven Magnet. He has a unit of equestrian maulers called the Yari Samurai, 5 experience chevrons. So now it said he was level 4, I think, but being level 4 and having a 5 experience chevron units is kind of dodgy. And look at that, he has a lot of experience units. He has a Kisho Ninja that is moving up here, and they're flamboyant in terms of colors. He's then got 2 units of Matchlock Eshigaru, a unit of Yari Eshigaru, and another one here. There's his general. And then on this side, this player has numbers. This player has 2 Bow Eshigaru, 2 Yari Eshigaru, another Yari Eshigaru, more Yari Samurai, and some more bows. So a bow heavy, and bow and spear heavy troop. So it looks like I'm actually facing the higher level opponent in this battle. So now Nickzor, when he plays against lower leveled opponents that are considerably lower level than he is, he suffers because his veterans are very high level and they only really work in high money battles. Now in a 1v1 situation, for example, against someone like me who's a couple of levels below him, Nickzor will absolutely dominate me. But he generally seems to have trouble with small fund armies. You can see here that my opponent on the right, Magnet, sent his Yari Samurai towards my Bow Cavalry, and I'm just taking shots and skirmishing nicely with him. I'm going to run my Katana Samurai here, and I will welcome this engagement. Even though they are 5 experience chevrons, I will welcome this engagement because I will have Cav support now. You can see that I am, turning my Matchlock Eshigaru around and preparing for an assault. My opponent just standing there. I don't want to, of course, rush uphill. I want to sort of bait him towards me. But looks like he's not going to do that. And in confidence, I'm going to run up towards him, and he's going to actually pull back, and I'm going to get some nice shots with my Matchlock units, taking him down to about 91 men. So that's a third of his troops gone. On the left side, Nickzor has lined up his Matchlock troops, and they are shooting at these Bow Eshigaru now. The player facing Nickzor has a lot of bows, so I don't know if this is a smart idea to send your bows forward. Now at the time here, I get a phone call, and I was like talking on the phone and not really paying attention to the battle. Kisho Ninja here is running towards my bows. I'm going to run back, take some shots into them, bring them down to 25 men, and then look, they're going to continue trying to push forward towards me. But now look at this. I think they will change their mind. No, they won't. I'm going to actually charge them. I think I missed it. They did take some shots here. Yeah, see, they used their flash bombs on this unit. Now I'm going to charge them, get rid of them, and actually continue the charge into that Matchlock unit. You can see that Yari Samurai is now on the right. I'm going to push my other Matchlock Eshigaru here, and you can see that I've already started engaging with my opponent's Matchlock units. And this Bow Cavalry is actually doing some good damage. As for Nickzor, he's getting attacked by Lone Sword Eshigaru and Yari Eshigaru. It looks like his Lone Swords are starting to crumble. Now having a melee general and bringing a Lone Sword army is not the best idea, because they are units with weak morale. So you need a leadership general to run a matchlock build. You can see my opponent on this side, he is running forward towards me with his unit of Yari Yashigaru, but their morale is going to waver here, and I think they will be able to catch me. Yes, they will be able to catch me. That unit that perished was actually the vocab. They pushed down here, killed a lot of these matchlocks, and you can see here that I let my matchlock get engaged because here come my Katana Samurai. They're going to save the day. In come this Yari Samurai with rapid advance. I'm going to pull my matchlock back and push my Yari Yashigaru forward, and I think I will be able to actually put them in spear wall. Yes, there goes the spear wall, and I'm going to have them in guard mode as well. And you know this trick a lot from all my videos. I like to use Yari Yashigaru in this way. I think it's the best and most efficient way to use them. I take another Yari Yashigaru charge, and now I'm going to start peeling off my units to the side here to support my right. Back on Nickzor's side of the field, you can see that Nickzor's army has completely routed by this player. All he has is his general's bodyguard with 10 men, and there is his last unit of matchlock, and they're attacking. The general that fell there was actually my opponent's general. He lost one guy, and it was his general, so he got really unlucky there with a matchlock volley. On the right here, you can see that while these Yari Samurai do have an edge in terms of the experienced army and they're being inspired, my Katana Samurai are actually winning the fight. Yeah, Yari Samurai, best for Cav, not much. And now I know I said that matchlock units, when you hit them into the back of your own men, they cause some casualties. Now they do cause casualties, but they more considerably cause morale shock to your troops, especially if they're losing. So you can take shots, but it's like a calculated risk. Over here, I'm using more matchlock units to bombard my opponent here, and my Katana Samurai are winning the fight as well. I was chasing away this matchlock Yashigaru, but it manages to run away, and at this point, Nickzor only has this unit of lone swords left, and this unit, which is his actual general, and he's fighting Boa Shigaru here, and he's doing a good job. The general himself is actually still alive. There he is, still fighting bravely. Just stabbed that guy. He's gonna rout that bow unit, and he's just going to do more atrocious damage. He's not gonna give up. And at this point, I thought both players are going to start coming towards me. So I decide on a regrouping maneuver. I'm going to pull all my matchlock units back. Thankfully, I still have all my units intact, except my vocab, who did a good job in skirmishing and fending off my opponent's superior ranked matchlock units. And I lost my Yari Yashigaru, which I used to chase away in matchlocks as well. So it's a good way to deal with matchlock units, is to really, you are going to take casualties from them, but you know, charge in, wait for one volley and then charge in, because they do have slow reload rates. So you can see here that I'm just running my general around, trying to pick off this unit over here. They are wavering, and that they are going to be a good target for me. So I'm running here, and my plan was also to reunite with Nickzor's force. And Nickzor here is going to charge into this general's bodyguard with his 7 men, and he's going to actually rout in that engagement. There's his lone swords. They are under rally, and you can see that I am sending my general in here to try and do some damage. I'm also pushing my matchlocks forward with my Katana Samurai. And these guys killed a lot of men in this battle, especially the more depleted units. You can see here that my general, I did make a charge towards that Boa Shigaru. More Boa Shigaru coming into the vicinity, and more Yari units coming into the vicinity, but I'm going to actually get the hell out of there as soon as I can now. I did some good damage to these units. I needed to get rid of his bows, or weaken them as much as I could, and I'm going to run out of there with my general. He still has 20 men, so that was a good exchange. You can see that these bow units are down to 43 and 79 men, so that's good for me. Running my general back out. He lost. It's like there's a Yari Yashigaru stuck with them or something. He lost 11 men. And now at this point, look at how disoriented these guys are. This matchlock unit is trying to line up, but my guys are already in position, and I'm going to open fire, I think, first. And yeah, there we go, opening fire on the other Ashigaru troops. And I really like the matchlock effects after the patch. Like, look, if you like zoom out, there's like this little, I don't know what you call it, it's like a haze kind of effect. It's really cool. It feels like it's just floating around the battlefield. So you can see here that my matchlocks are taking shots. I'm going to pull them to the sides and back, as you can see. This one relining up to take some flanking shots into my opponent. and I'm going to absorb his Boho Eshigaru and Yari Eshigaru charge here. And here's this unit, and I don't know why they're running forward here. Yeah, now I thought that these guys had reloaded, and now they were reloading, so that was bad microing on my part. Be sure to look at your units and remember if they reloaded or not. You can see that my Katana Samurai are now fighting both his general and taking fire from his matchlocks. My matchlocks are on the side. They are taking shots into my opponent's general, bringing him down to a 10-man total. This one is running forward, then my general is also there, and I'm going to push this one towards this unit, take some devastating shots into the flank of this one, bringing it down to 19 men. They are being inspired, but as is my Katana Samurai, so I'm now running forward, trying to catch his units. He has a general there and some Yari Eshigaru. And notice that I'm keeping my general close to my matchlock units. Now he won't dare charge me with his general with his matchlocks because they will get absolutely wrecked and devastated. And now my matchlock line is hopefully they'll be able to reload and take shots at this unit before it approaches. You can see that they are taking shots, and these men are just falling by the falling now at point blank. That's just absolute devastating devastating morale shock. That unit is going to start routing. And now I'm going to continue the pursuit here, try to catch my opponent's general. He only has a his bodyguard left and this matchlock Eshigaru unit, which is actually still surprisingly intact up to 90 men towards the late game. And look at that beautiful shot there. Look at the trees and everything. I really like the graphics here. Look at him just chasing him casually and also pushing my matchlock Eshigaru from this side. And look at all the smoke that's left from the matchlock engagement. I think that's just absolutely freaking next level shit, man. So over here I'm going to rush my guys forward towards this matchlock unit, and I think they won't be able to get, no, they will be able to get shots. But this unit is still alive, and now they rout. And at this point I was really worried because I was like, well, I need to, if my general routes or dies at this point, if he had died, it would have been difficult. So you can see that I sent him behind this unit just to avoid any sort of random stray bullet. And now my Katana Samurai are in the vicinity, and my matchlock units are also taking shots. Bad placement again, but I didn't have time to line them up. And that is going to end that battle. So I guess the lessons learned from today is that now while matchmaking could pair up level 1s against level 10s, it's actually not that much of a bad pair up for the lower level opponents, because they will get more numbers, and it's hard for an experienced player to use his veterans in a battle like that, because you'll only afford 2 or 3 or sometimes 5, 4 units, something like that. Good game to our opponents. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned from that one. Remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.